During ketosis, the body transforms fat into composites known as ketones and uses them as the principal energy source. Here is a list of 7 tips for a successful transition into ketosis. Consuming a very low-carb diet is the key to achieving ketosis. The net carb intake could be around 20 grams per day for some people, while others can achieve ketosis while eating twice this amount or more. In the induction phase of the Atkins diet, for example, the carbs intake should be restricted to less than 20 grams per day for 2 weeks at least, to ensure the achievement of ketosis. Small quantities of carbs can be administered back to your diet gradually as long as ketosis is maintained. You could read the post about the 10 signs of ketosis on healthysouls.com. Each person will likely have a different carb intake limit to achieve and maintain ketosis, depending on the total calories they eat and their daily exercise activity. Generally, consuming 5 to 10% of total calories from carbs will produce ketosis. Eating coconut oil can help you achieve ketosis. Some research suggests that fat sources with a higher percentage of lauric acid may lead to a more sustained ketosis. MCTs have been used to induce ketosis in children who have epilepsy. Several studies have noticed that a high MCT diet, including around 20% of calories from carbs, engenders effects similar to those of the classic ketogenic diet. The classic ketogenic presents fewer than 5% of calories from carbs. When adding coconut oil to your diet, it's a good idea to do so gradually to minimize digestive side effects like stomach cramping or diarrhea. Ketosis may be beneficial for some types of sports. In addition, being more active can help you get into ketosis. A study conducted on athletes showed that their blood ketone levels were 137 to 314% higher when they exercised before a meal than when they exercised after a meal. Keep in mind that although exercise increases ketone production, it may take 1 to 4 weeks for the body to adapt to using ketones and fatty acids as primary combustibles. Eating plenty of healthy fats can increase your ketone levels and help you reach ketosis. Certainly, a very low-carb ketogenic diet not only reduces carbs but also requires a high fat input. Ketogenic diets for weight loss, workout performance, and metabolic health usually provide 60 to 80% of calories from fat. The classic ketogenic diet used for epilepsy is even higher in fat. Because a ketogenic diet contains such a large percentage of fat, it's important to choose high-quality fat sources. Another way to get into ketosis is to go without eating for several hours. Many people go into light ketosis between dinner and breakfast. For children with epilepsy, a fasting period of 12 to 72 hours was implied before they started a ketogenic diet. Consumption of approximately 700 to 1,100 calories, around 80% of their daily intake, came from fat. This mixture of low-calorie intake and very high fat intake may help you achieve ketosis rapidly. Because a fat fast is inadequate in protein and most vitamins and minerals, it should be taken for a maximum of 3 to 5 days. During this process, the liver provides glucose for the cells and organs in the body that can't use ketones as fuel, such as the red blood cells and portions of the kidneys and brain. Although losing weight typically results in the loss of both muscle and fat, Consuming sufficient amounts of protein on a very low-carb ketogenic diet can help maintain muscle mass. Consuming too little protein can lead to muscle mass loss, whereas excessive protein intake may suppress ketone production. Achieving and maintaining a state of ketosis is very personal. Therefore, it can be helpful to test your ketone levels to ensure you're achieving your goals. Although their precision in long-term use has been suspected, they should initially affirm that you're in ketosis. A 2016 study found that urinary ketones tend to be highest in the early morning and after dinner on a ketogenic diet. It measures the amount of beta-hydroxybutyrate in the blood, and it has also been recognized to be a valid indicator of ketosis levels. When you get into ketosis, your body begins to use ketones for combustible. For people who've chosen a ketogenic diet as a means to lose weight, getting into ketosis is an essential step to realize that goal. Other advantages of ketosis involve seizure reduction in people with epilepsy. These were 7 tips for a successful transition into ketosis. If you like the video, why not subscribe to our channel?